We expect this. Sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. They've got Griffin. Ellis is out there with Bridges. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Holmgren in its center. Now here's Nash. Now the pass to Smith. From outside, off the mark. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. The Kings head coach gave me a few minutes. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim, make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
Well, David, thank you. We'll be looking for the defensive-minded approach coming in, Greg.
I like that they're focused on getting stops. Gives them the opportunity to turn that defense into offense.
And let's see how good they can be in transition to get out and try to find some easy ones.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Holmgren. He had 15 points last out, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you can tell it meant a lot to the player. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
And here's Griffin following Danny Granger's three. Griffin passes to Bridges. Here's Dort. Holmgren controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now, here's Nash. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
And the jump shot of Nash. Poetry in motion. A super efficient shooter from downtown.
Ellis outside. Over Nash. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. Looking now at some numbers for Jokic. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. It's a three-point game. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Nash, the pass to Granger. Shoots over Bridges. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
Ellis against Nash. Pass to Bridges. Ellis, left side. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Ellis has got his second basket.
And Ellis known as a volume shooter, especially from the mid-range there, where he can be deadly.
Nash, the pass to Smith. The dish to Granger. Passes it to Nash. Fires from deep. A new 14 for the Kings. Count it.
And Jokic, I think he thought he was with his brothers, wrestling around in there and bullied his way to grab that rebound.
Ellis outside. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by the Kings. It's their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves. Here's Parker, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Holmgren.
That's a beautiful pump fake there. Show the ball, get your man up. Parker did a good job of going right at the D.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Sacramento.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And that one falls for Parker. With the All-Star game approaching, Brent, there are plenty of deserving players, but as we know, there are only 12 coveted spots for each roster.
And Kevin, get ready for all the snub talk that we hear every year. It comes along like rain in spring. But if you could see the league expand the rosters, maybe to 13, maybe even 15 players, maybe some of that would go away. Not all of it, but maybe some.
Now, here's Bridges. Ellis can't get it to go.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Nash outside. Dishes it to Smith. Granger for the three. And Holmgren pulls it down. Timberwolves trail by 7. Right wing. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
And Griffin playing with heart. Like how he slams that one home. Right now dominating in the paint.
Ellis against Nash. From 10 feet out. Oh, that's blocked. And he stays with it. For three, Smith. Again, the miss by the Kings. Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Drills it from outside.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Here's Hayes. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And Killian Hayes, born in America, yet didn't play high school basketball. That's unheard of.
Well, Killian's dad played a bunch of years in Europe, and he really loved his time in France, so he believed the best way for Killian to develop his game was to play pro ball in France.
And here are the Kings now, following the 3 by Minnesota. Hayes up top, guarded by Porter. Nance a screen. Sacramento again missing. Now the Timberwolves with it. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Holmgren. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Find the lane. One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Pass to Porter. Lets it go from deep. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Shooting while in rhythm. Porter Jr. has an impressive understanding for when to let that thing fly.
Timeout called by the Kings. This group has players swatting away the most shots in the league this month. The shot clock leaders. Third is Chet Holmgren.
And guys, as the month has unfolded, his interior defense has gotten better and better.
In the corner, Bay with it. Nailed from three-point land. Now when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the playoffs.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The pass to Nance. 55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Ivy. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here's Ivy. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Mayo, that's good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Ivy. Sacramento again missing.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And good that time. And now it's a 12-point Timberwolves lead.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Please give a big round of applause for your team in Kansas.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
They've got Smith. Parker out there with Danny Granger, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's Nash in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Bridges dishes to Ellis over Smith. Ellis can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Jokic kicks it over to Nash. To the middle, 6 on the shot clock. Here's Parker, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I like how efficient Parker is. When he gets in that area, he's just smelling points.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Griffin looking it over. Ellis against Nash. Ellis, that's good. Ellis has got 6 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Jokic. Griffin with the steal. Pass to Bridges. On the wing, Ellis. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. Griffin a screen on Parker. Ellis. Kept alive, Minnesota. And that one's good, Griffin.
Yeah, offensive rebounds are about effort, and Blake Griffin showing it there.
Ellis against Nash. Kicks to Smith. Puts up a 3. A new 14 for the Kings. And they pick up 2. Parker's got 4 points this quarter.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Bridges against Smith. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Jabari Parker comes up with the rebound.
You told me this was the kind of game he was going to have. I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Smith kicks to Granger. Feeds it to Parker. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Parker's got it back down to within single digits with the Kings.
There's so much about Nikola Jokic that is special. For 5-man, it doesn't really matter any position, but his ability to crank out those triple-doubles might just take the cake.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Griffin. And it's Jokic missing. Jokic does produce triple-doubles at a near record rate.
So in his 500th game, Jokic got his 71st triple-double. Only Oscar Robertson and Magic Johnson recorded more triple-doubles in their first 500 games. Think about that. As a center, he was doing that. Just truly unstoppable at times.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Over in the corner, Dort. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Griffin can't get it to go in.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Out to Smith. Here's the 3. Not going to go that time. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Ivy's checked in for Sacramento. Hayes comes in for Nash. Jackson, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Porter comes in for Mikal Bridges. Kicks it out to Granger. There's the pass to Hayes. Parker, a screen on Dort. Granger for the 3. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
And here's Porter. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Another miss by Minnesota. Griffin against Jokic. He kicks to Hayes. He dishes it to Ivy. Nobody near Granger. The shot, no good. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Porter looking it over. There's the dish to Ellis. Back to Porter. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Kings. Jokic with it. Now guarded by Porter.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
Free throw, good. Jokic. And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Nancy's checked in for Jabari Parker. Bayes subbed in for Danny Granger.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Austin, no good.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
And the call will be against O.J. Mayo. That's his first foul. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Nance a screen on Porter. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Killian Hayes is a PG and he's got vision, so you get open, he'll find you.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Leading by 5. Jackson misses. For Sacramento, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Now, here's Ivy. Not a lot of room. And it's Goga Bitadze with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Timberwolves leading by 5. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Porter. There's 1:26 left here in the second. They need this one. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, Juniors, and quality NBA players. And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Ivy passes to Bitadze. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
You look at Smith. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Porter, no luck.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bay against Porter. And it's Hayes in the corner. That 3 off the mark. In the corner, Mayo with it. And he gets it to go from the corner. Mayo's got 5 points now this quarter.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Timberwolves lead by 9. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Welcome to halftime, and after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up for the Sacramento Kings.
Ice cold, frigid from beyond the arc. The question is now, can they shake it off and get back in the groove? Another option is compensate by going to the rim.
Moving on to our next topic, All-Star voting, a peek at the latest returns.
And at this point, That battle is coming into focus. So many great names. People at home making their voices heard aloud and clear.
Wonderful to feel love from the fans.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Jabari Parker has been exceptional here today, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The Kings trail by 9. So on the floor for Minnesota, we've got Ellis. Holmgren is out there with Griffin. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's George in at the small forward position. Timberwolves shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Ellis outside. Latrey. It's good from long range. Ellis has got 9.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Ellis against Nash. Pass to Jokic. In the corner, Granger with it. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists now tonight. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Parker outside. Passes to Nash. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. Granger. And another 3 for Sacramento.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Ellis outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Jokic. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
For the Timberwolves, Monte Ellis, 2 shots.
That free throw missing. I know one thing the Kings wanted to focus on this season, and Brent, that was defense.
Well, they're a team that's been at the bottom of the league on the defensive ratings for quite some time. And one way to remain competitive is to bring your defensive intensity on a nightly basis. It's going to be a point of emphasis for this new coaching staff to get these guys on board.
The Kings trail by 4. Nash outside. Dishes to Smith. Granger inside the line. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Granger's got 13.
Well, I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
Here's Holmgren. Second shot opportunity. Jabari Parker comes up with the rebound. Parker's got 4 rebounds in this game.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
With a tie and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And if you're a defender and you're leaning just a little bit, Jokic is going to take advantage of you.
The Kings have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
Feel like Jokic could play with a baton out there because he's orchestrating.
Brendan Haywood, he's checked in for Holmgren. That one drops. He ties it up. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
And while we've got a chance, let's check out the stats for Mikal Bridges. He's been putting up about 4 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
He loves to get up into the uniform of his opposition and make you work for everything that you get offensively.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Ellis, the pass to Bridges. Back to Ellis. Over Nash. And Monte Ellis the bucket on the assist by Bridges. Bridges got his 4th assist in this one. Sacramento's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Nash, Haywood with the block.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
Blake Griffin is still very, very strong, and that solid foundation and base is helping him on the inside.
Parker's shot is off.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Here's Dort. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. And the Timberwolves lead by 6. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Nash outside. Kicks to Granger. From the wing. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Smith's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is why JR is involved in that pick and roll. It's a very good decision.
Smith against Bridges. Ellis outside for the 3. Jokic grabs the miss. The Kings trail by 4. Pass to Nash. The 3. No good on that one. Timberwolves go the other way with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Ellis dishes to Bridges. The pass to Haywood. Pass to Ellis. Griffin a screen on Nash. Clock at 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Griffin always plays hard in the paint. He knows he's going to have to stay gritty.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
And some changes here for the Kings. Nance comes in for Jokic. Bays subbed in for Jabari Parker. And he makes the first but misses the second.
Traditionally, we talk about power forwards. I mean, is that not Blake Griffin? It applies to every facet of his game.
Smith wide open. He fires. And he's good on the 3-ball. Smith's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Kings. Minnesota calls timeout.
And catch and release, not just about fishing. Sadiq Bey last season with the 4th most catch-and-shoot triples made in the NBA.
Holmgren, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
And now a look at Monte Ellis. The numbers on him. He's one of the standouts over the last month. And he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And as you said, #1 in steals this season. He's the sneakiest ball hawk in the league right now. Hide everything you've got because he's coming after you. Roy, you were talking about how Bay is always in motion. He's always working so well off the ball, isn't he?
He is, Kevin. One of the league leaders in ground coverage over the course of the season. And with all his minutes played, you know he's in tip-top shape.
Ellis outside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. The Kings trailing. Nash outside. He kicks it to Smith. Passes it to Granger. From past the arc. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And it's Ellis, top of the key. Griffin trying to get open. Here's Boston. Goes up again. A nice shot by Griffin. Griffin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Nash against Ellis. And the call will be against O.J. Mayo. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
The Kings with a timeout.
Goga Bitadze is checked in for Sacramento. Parker comes in for Sadiq Bey.
For your Sacramento Kings breaker.
1:35 left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Smith missing. Timberwolves leading by 4. Pass to Ellis. Fires the 3. They get the rebound. Griffin kicks to Dort. And the pass to Bridges. Granger against Dort. Bridges inside the three-point line. Here's Griffin. And finally they hit one. Griffin's got 11 points.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Nash, the pass to Smith. Granger inside the line. And it's Goga Bitadze with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Ellis outside. Over in the corner, Dort. And the dunk by Holmgren.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And it's Smith missing.
And they continue to control the glass.
Holmgren dishes to Ellis. Out left to the wing. Left side, Griffin. Over Parker. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Jabari Parker is out there with Danny Granger. Then there's J.R. Smith. Then it's Nash. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Ellis outside. Three-pointer. Sacramento grabs the miss. Nash outside. Back to Jokic. It's tipped. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
Jokic's decision-making is absolutely elite. Taking that catch and shoot that time.
Bridges passes to Ellis. His three-pointer's off the mark.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Pass to Granger. Griffin against Jokic. Passes it to Parker. He doesn't hit that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Bridges dishes to Ellis. Bridges sets the screen for Ellis. And it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Griffin with the steal. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Griffin leading the charge. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Yeah, that's the kind of passing that opens up the eyes to Blake Griffin's overall talent.
Timeout called by the Kings.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
During that break, Sacramento's coach had some words for the team. He said they played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. They have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. Pass to Ellis. Uncovered. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Griffin's got 3 assists in the game. Ellis against Nash. Kicks it to Smith. The pass to Granger. Now here's Nash. It's stolen by Dort. Here he goes. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And Dort with a big-time dunk.
The Kings trail by 9. Nash outside. Pass to Jokic. Smith outside. A 3-ball. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Ellis surveying the D. Holmgren with it. He's against Jokic. And a wide open look here for Ellis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Kings have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Down low. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And that's now 21 points for Monte Ellis.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Here's Jokic. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got his 4th assist in this one.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And that one's good, Ellis.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Jokic against Griffin. floats one. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to 6 in the bucket from Nash.
And Jokic, an elite passer for a guy at his position.
Bridges against Smith. Bridges passes to Griffin. Here's Dort. A three-pointer off the mark.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Nash kicks to Smith. Here's Jokic, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Holmgren dishes to Bridges. Passes it to Ellis. And the layup's good off the glass. Ellis has got 25 points.
And not just a perimeter player. Ellis can use his strength to take you inside.
Timeout called by the Kings. You have to like what we're seeing from Monte Ellis.
They gotta be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
Smith kicks it over to Nash. Parker, a screen on Ellis. And here's Nash outside. Sacramento again missing.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
That's tipped. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the dunk by Holmgren. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 14 rebounds.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Pass to Ellis. Back to Griffin. 1:39 left in the game. Rebound by Parker. Parker's got his 5th rebound in this one. He dishes it to Nash. Smith for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Griffin's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Nash against Ellis. Now here's Bridges. Shot clock at 6. And there's the pass to Dort. Here's Griffin. Tips it up, and Griffin stays with it. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Minnesota.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Monte Ellis.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Nash against Ellis. Smith the pass to Nash. They get it back. Jokic. Great D that time from Griffin. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 17-7 run. Bridges with it. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, GM.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting... And here... In the middle of the season, these teams really coming into their own right now. They found their identity and know what they're all about, Grant.
Well, oftentimes that's what happens. I mean, these guys have had the time to gel and get to know how they like to play. And at this point, it's all about going out night after night and just executing.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. We've got Jared Allen, and it's Parker in at the 1 spot. Duncan, no good. Hunter against Parker. Pass to Westbrook. Edwards with it. This one for 3. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Here's Miller. Fires top of the key. Rebound by the Nuggets. Outside Edwards. Pass to Westbrook. Out left to the wing. Four on the clock. Edwards for 3. Oh, Denver gets it back. Great positioning on the putback.
Absolutely great timing on the putback by Andre Drummond.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Miller. Here's Allen. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now here's Hunter. And so far, he's averaging 7 points a game. Drummond to screen on Parker. Westbrook with it. Picked up by Allen. It's deflected.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one.
When you look at the age of Jared Allen, the way he's developed, he could be a top 5 center in the league very soon. Fantastic impact on the court he has.
Now here's Parker. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Westbrook. Up and in from the low block. And Allen has the defense and finishing that you want from the center spot, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. Allen can switch on the guards with ease. Great lateral movement and contests very well. Having a center that can do that is huge for a team.
Here's Parker. Reed with the rebound. The Nuggets have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Westbrook against Parker. Hunter on the wing. Knocks it loose. The Clippers trail. Here's Miller. Pass to Duncan. Oh, rejected by Drummond.
Well, you can't teach size, just the old expression. And Andre Drummond making his presence felt defensively.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow. Here's Westbrook. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Here's Edwards. The rebound by Duncan. Now the Clippers with it. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Denver.
They'll be looking for payback after grabbing the short straw in the season series last year.
Parker, no good.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Edwards for 3. On target from range.
His first make in 4 shots. You hope it gets him rolling.
Edwards has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Westbrook against Parker. Reed with the rebound.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Westbrook finds Edwards. Back to Westbrook. Over Markkanen. Westbrook can't hit.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Pass to Parker. Here's Duncan. Here's Miller. His last outing, we saw him score 22. No good from 11 feet. Outside Edwards. Now Reed. It's Markkanen on the wing. Hunter covering with the step back. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Boy, there's a lot about Lauri Markkanen that makes this guy unique. 7-footer with a big-time offensive game. That actually happens mostly outside the arc, guys.
The first free throw is good. Markkanen's unique play style is right there in his stat line, Doris.
That's exactly right, B.A. That's the point. A big man averaging more three-point attempts than regular two-point field goal attempts. Who else is doing that? At 7 feet tall. But somehow he makes it work.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Markkanen hits them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Defended by Wagner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's Bullock. Now Poole. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, L.A. is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
And the Clippers making a change here. Reed's checked in. Good on the second one. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for L.A.
Wow, when we talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, B.A., and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Here's Crawford.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 3 minutes.
1:57 left in the first quarter here. Got a hand on it. Walker with it. Right wing. Pass to Sims. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Poole. Here's Bullock. Fires it. No good. A bit long that time. Denver in the lead. Pulls it. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. 1:04 left in the first quarter of the game. Now here's Poole. The D's right on him. Pass to Crawford. And that one hits the back iron. Denver has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. From the arc. No luck on that one. And the Clippers will come the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
Pass to Walker. Shot clock at 5. Butler on the wing. Fades and shoots. Sims can't get it to go.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Nuggets on top, up 3. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. Already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And here's Denver. It's a 3-point game. And so in the game for Los Angeles, we've got Lauri Markkanen. And it's Allen in at the center spot. Westbrook, the pass to Reed. Outside Walker. Pass to Edwards. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. The 3, Westbrook. The rebound by Duncan. Westbrook's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Parker with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. They get it back. Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
Here's Westbrook. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Markkanen against Hunter. Markkanen, the pass to Allen. Pass to Parker. Allen with a screen on Westbrook. Here's Parker. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here's Westbrook. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
Parker with it, picked up by Reed. That shot's good by Parker. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Left side Hunter. The rebound by Duncan. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Miller. Ooh, drills the leaner.
Oh, sweet lean in. Just no defense around. Probably could have gone straight up.
For Denver, they've got nothing to go in this quarter. 0 for 5. Now a timeout called by Denver.
Lots to talk about here, guys. I mean, losing momentum and looking for answers.
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, BA, every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
You take a look at Edwards, and I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we receive it.
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting. Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
They throw good, Edwards. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
Anthony Edwards is one of the most explosive athletes in the league. He can burn you with his perimeter jump shooting. He's dangerous in transition. And look out, folks, the upside is there.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And with a break in the action, here's a look at the shooting guards who have been putting on a passing clinic and chalking up the assists this year. The 4th spot held by Anthony Edwards.
With the traditional roles in the backcourt becoming blurred, the versatility of this group of shooting guards, it's a huge advantage.
Yeah, it almost seems like they're more like hybrid guards. They can create opportunities for their teammates or handle the scoring duties themselves. Either way, they're valuable to have around. Andre Drummond showing you I am a vertical threat at the cup. Look out!
They set a pick to the middle. Stolen by Reed. Westbrook, the pass to Edwards. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Boy, when you look at Anthony Edwards' frame, it is pro-ready right now. That upper body strength, the ability to play through contact, the end one. Yes, sir.
Find the lane. Find the lane. 1 shot.
At the line for Denver, Anthony Edwards. At the line for 1.
They throw good, Edwards. The Clippers have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Up top, Parker, pounded by Westbrook. Here's Allen. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Drummond. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
And the basket by Westbrook.
You love the quickness that Russell Westbrook gets into in the catch and shoot opportunities. Rise and fire, young sir.
Here's Miller. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Wagner, the pass to Poole. Back to Wagner. Pass to Bullock. Just 5 to shoot. Poole outside to halt the run. Rebound by the Nuggets.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them. Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
And the ball out of play. The Nuggets will have it. And we got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers and what has been the trend for Russell Westbrook.
And his assist numbers have been dropping over the past few years. Not a good trend. Perhaps he's become a little too concerned about finding his own shot and not seeing the rest of the court.
Defended by Wagner. Outside Butler. Shoots a fadeaway. And another basket for Denver.
You know, being that wide open sometimes leads to a miss, but that fadeaway was money.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, VA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course, Grant. Now here's Poole, and right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Sims can't get it to go.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Here's the floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Westbrook's got 7 points for the quarter.
And they look more confident now, putting that rough first quarter behind them.
Poole for 3. Denver grabs the miss. Right side, Butler. 1:03 left in the second quarter. For 3, Westbrook. It's not going to go for him. And Los Angeles the other way now. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Here's Poole. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds in the game.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Second shot opportunity. And Reed pulls it down. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Bullock's shot is off. And Denver shooting just 34% so far in this one. A clear look for Westbrook. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Poole, the pass to Wagner. Here's Crawford. And again, no good by the Clippers. And so it's the Denver Nuggets earning this break in the action, up 10. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. More 2K action in just a moment.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players vying for a spot in the three-point contest. All right, so the three-point contest is a great part of All-Star Weekend. But let me ask you guys, what contest would you add?
A cooking competition.
Oh, here we go.
Let's have some fresh barbecue chicken.
Now, looking at the first half of play in our featured game, what a disaster it's been for the Clippers.
Obviously, that was UGLY. It's ugly. Shooting under 30% from the field, disorganized, chucking up bad shots. Man, I tell you, they have to adjust their play, and they got to get better looks.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, you got to like what Russell Westbrook has done in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Nas Reed out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Michael Malone.
We know that Russell Westbrook isn't afraid to mix it up inside. He knows how to get defenders to hit him on these opportunities.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Westbrook.
Pretty incredible to think that Russell Westbrook made the triple-double somewhat routine. The ability to fill up a stat sheet like few others in the history of the game. Incredible, guys.
And so Westbrook nails both of them. And here's Parker. Count it. Good.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Westbrook against Parker. Westbrook, the pass to Edwards. And it's Jared Allen with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Reed. Back to Edwards. Westbrook outside. Shot clock at 6. Drummond to screen on Parker. For 3, Westbrook. Here's Drummond. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Drummond's got 8 points.
Andre Drummond understands if I can get to the offensive window, I can put points on the board.
Allen with a screen on Westbrook. Here's Parker. Pass to Allen. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Russell Westbrook.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. Now here's Westbrook. 11 points in the game. Pass to Edwards. Down low. Parker against Westbrook. 5 to shoot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
But you have to appreciate the fact that Russell Westbrook is going to play through contact and try to draw the foul.
2 shots.
First one falls. And he makes both free throws. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Here's Miller, guarded by Edwards from 12 feet, and that one drops for him. 6 points for him. The Nuggets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Now a timeout called by Denver.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And over the last 10 games, these are the guys who have been the most aggressive going after rebounds. Boy, you got to appreciate that effort. 5th best, Andre Drummond.
Over these last 10 games, this guy has owned the boards, playing so well as of late.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Hunter passes to Westbrook. Pass to Reed. The rebound by Markkanen.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Here's Miller. 6 points for him. Oh, and Reed with a block. Out of bounds. The Clippers will keep possession. Walker, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. 5 on the clock. Here's Parker. Oh, and Reed with a block.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Hunter passes to Reed. Here's Drummond. The rebound by Duncan. The Clippers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Well, the Clippers shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. Here's Parker. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. And he's good on the second. Denver's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Walker passes to Edwards. Back to Walker. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Edwards slams it in.
Anthony Edwards showing you, yes, I am a vertical threat at the rim.
Parker outside. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Walker finds Reed. To the inside. A slam dunk by Reed.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards' teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be. After just 1 year in college, Naz Reid declared for the 2019 NBA draft, where he was not selected, guys.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Doris, you got to give credit for how hard Reed worked.
Listen, the devastation of going undrafted can make some players hang it up or give up their NBA dreams and and go overseas. What you love about Naz Reid is he got back in the lab, he went to work, and consider this, back-to-back seasons where he plays in 70 games and is a part-time starter. That, to me, is successful perseverance.
And he makes a first. So both teams changing it up here. Both shots good from the stripe. The Nuggets have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Outside Edwards. Pass to Hunter. Reid in the post. He's against Allen. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
It's Poole on the wing. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Free throw good. Poole.
They've definitely made free throws look easy here in the second half.
Both free throws good for Poole. Denver has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Westbrook against Poole. Westbrook, the pass to Hunter. Take it away. Here's Poole. Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got his 7th rebound here tonight. That one falls. Westbrook's got 15 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Miller. He's got 6. Off target with the 3.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Westbrook against Poole. Outside Edwards. Driving to the basket. Pass to Sims. Outside Butler. 3 on the clock. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Offensive rebound. Sims uses the glass on the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 15.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
Westbrook against Poole. Here's Reid. Second chance effort. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 9 rebounds now. All right, let's take a moment to have a look at which point guards have posted the highest scores over the last month. Number 5 is Russell Westbrook.
And this group of guys, they have an innate ability to not only score at will, but to create for others. They're the complete package.
You know, they truly are. Whether it's one-on-one situations or staying within that team framework, that is a gifted group offensively. And, you know, you said it. Their ability to put up big points from the one guard spot is what really sets them apart.
And the first one at the line is good.
And really strong at the line since the break.
A different look for Denver. Andre Drummond comes in for Sims. And Reid subbed in for Butler. And that's good as he hits both shots.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Now here's Parker. He's got 7. Pass to Crawford. Here's Miller. Here's Crawford. Guarded by Edwards. Up top, Parker. Shoots over Westbrook. And again, no good by the Clippers.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And here's Reed. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Reed's got 4 points this quarter.
And this is what we've come to expect from Russell Westbrook. Yes, he can be an explosive scorer, but if his teammate is open, he will put it on time and on target.
Here's Reed. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Crawford to stop the drought. And he gets that one.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's blocked. Now Parker. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. From 20 feet. Nice touch on the bank shot. Give him 8. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. 1 second left. He can't get it to go. Russell Westbrook. He's been the guy making things happen for Denver. Between the scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, we've got Jared Allen, and it's Miller in at the 2. Now here's Westbrook. Here's Reed. The rebound by Allen.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Parker outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Duncan. Reed defending. Oh, and Reed with a block. Hunter passes to Edwards. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Drummond to screen on Parker. And he lobs it up top. It's tipped. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
And for the Nuggets, they're shooting around 35% from the field so far. Now a timeout called by Denver.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, Russell Westbrook.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
You know, after a long and painful streak of losses, they needed this pick-me-up. He showed that it's never too late to play hard and get back in the win column. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, thanks a lot. I had a chance to hear what Mike Malone was saying to his team. He was pumping them up, saying those guys had no idea what they were in for tonight. We've come this far. Don't let up now. And guys, he's going to be stoking the fire until the win is in the books.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Westbrook. Shoots over Parker, and the shot is good by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 19 points.
How quick is Russell Westbrook with the dribble? He is impossible to contain.
Parker against Westbrook. Parker outside. Over Westbrook. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Westbrook's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity. Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Markkanen, the pass to Parker. Here's Miller. Tries it from 16. Jump shot is good that time.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
So it's Denver now. Westbrook with it. Pass to Edwards. Inside. That's good from Drummond. On the assist by Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists now in this one. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. The Clippers call timeout.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Westbrook against Parker. The baseline J. Count it.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
For Denver, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. And here's Edwards. Takes the 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Parker against Westbrook. Allen with a screen on Westbrook. Parker passes to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, this highlights the agility of Jared Allen. So decisive, so quick in the pick and roll.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Westbrook. Let's go with a 3. He drops it from range. Westbrook's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Here's Duncan. Reed defending. And stolen by Edwards. Pass to Hunter. Over Markkanen. Hunter can't get it to go.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Over to the wing. Here's Miller, guarded by Edwards. Tries to spin move. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Miller. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. He's off on the second.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Parker against Westbrook. Pass to Edwards. Back to Westbrook. And there's the lob. And Edwards slams it in.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Here's Miller, guarded by Edwards. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Second team foul. Shooting for LA. Miller. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Hunter finds Westbrook. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Westbrook's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, because there's such good elevation and a confidence and comfortability in the mid-range, Russell Westbrook always takes advantage in that area.
Marketed from long range. Connects from downtown.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Pass to Westbrook. Drummond to screen on Parker. Here's Westbrook. Doesn't go for him. And Los Angeles the other way now. Marketed up top. Guarded by Edwards. Here's Parker with the drive. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
1:16 left to play in the fourth. From the line. Goes back up. And Drummond with the finish. And the Nuggets lead by 11.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Nuggets.
Tonight they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Russell Westbrook.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
At the line for Denver, DeAndre Hunter. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Butler's checked in for Reed. And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 38 seconds left in the final quarter. Westbrook against Poole. Here's Bullock. 3-pointer off the mark.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers.
Clippers ball. Checking in the game for your Nuggets, number 31.
Poole against Westbrook. Pass to Duncan. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Westbrook against Poole. Westbrook outside. So no problem for Denver as they get the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on N. Now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of the big man, a more concerted effort to attack the interior.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. They've got Horford. Black is out there with Jones. Then there's Marion. And it's Porzingis in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Porzingis. Paolo Banchero unable to get his last shot to go in. Porzingis passes to Black. Horford with it. Pistons passing it around. The jump hook, and it's Porzingis getting it to go.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside, able to practically play on top of the D.
Now here's Duran. Headed by Porzingis, but tried by Booker. That shot off. Good work defensively by Horford. Here's Black. Lawson defending. Black dishes to Marion. 5 to shoot. Jones finds Horford. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's how you want to get Horford his touches, within the flow of the offense, preferably right off the catch.
Inside, Duran, and Duran slams it in.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's Jones after the basket by Washington. Duran pulls it in. The Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
Here's Black. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. Black the pass to Jones. Back to Black. Over Lawson. Here's Marion, and he converts the layup.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Now here's Booker. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And looking at the Pistons' recent performance, Greg, which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I'd have to say defense. More stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive. And over the last couple seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
The first one falls. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. He signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
Now here's Lawson. 23 points his last outing. Banchero with the ball. They set the screen. Thompson from long range. Hits it from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside, Porzingis. He dishes it to Jones. Horford sets a screen for Jones. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And here's Lawson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Duran. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Washington shooting their first free throw tonight.
At the line for Washington, one shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
It's been a little over a decade, Steve, since the Pistons last made real noise in the playoffs.
They've had a tough run of it lately, but rebuilding periods are never pretty, Kevin. They just need time to get back to contender status.
Now here's Jones, and he just worked New York in that last game. Unloads from 9, and Detroit again with the bucket. And it's Lawson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Washington, trailing by 2. Shoots, and the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Black. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Jones from outside. He's off on that one. And Washington the other way now.
I mean, in the modern era, you have to be able to stretch the floor or you're going to struggle.
Reason why, that opens up driving lanes, makes it dangerous for teams to W in the post. The offense becomes more dynamic.
Al Horford following the miss by Ty Lawson from deep. Here's Porzingis. Banchero grabs the board. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Pass to Lawson. Booker with this screen for Lawson. Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
Here's Black. And it comes off the front of the rim. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Dwayne Casey gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He's looking forward to this first meeting between these teams. He told his guys, this is a fantastic opportunity to show what we've got and what we're about. But we have to protect the rim at all costs, even if that allows them to get an open shot from time to time. Well, it's an interesting strategy, guys. We'll see if it works.
Thanks, David.
Second team foul.
For Washington, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Derek Favors checked in for Duran. Watanabe comes in for Banchero. Bogdanovich is checked in for Thompson. And Smart subbed in for Devin Booker. Good on both. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Now Brogdon. James Harden missing on the 3. Robinson sets a screen for Brogdon. Johnson, a wide open look. Detroit, no good that time either.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
No good from Lawson. The Pistons trailing. Harden the pass to Jones. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Now a look at the stats for James Harden. It's his first trip to the line.
For the Pistons, Herbert Jones at the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Jones nails both of them. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. With some arc, and Lawson with the lane. Lawson's got 6.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Harden kicks to Johnson. The pass to Jones. Brogdon outside. Robinson sets a screen for Brogdon. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, it's much easier to space the floor when you have effective shooters like Brogdon on your roster.
Pass to Favors. Favors with a screen on Harden. Lawson's against Brogdon. Here's Favors. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Brogdon outside. Outside, Jones. And they get it back. Robinson finds Johnson. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A floater, and it's good for 2. He's got 5.
Not just a shooter. Brogdon can mix it up inside. Very determined.
Outside, Smart. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's Detroit up 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
Pistons leading by 3. They've got Marcus Smart. Sabonis is out there with Thompson. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Duren in at center. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas 7'3" and just so skilled.
Now here's Horford. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Off target there with the little leaner. Smart on the wing. Misses off the left iron. And Greg, what was it like playing with the 7'3" Arvydas when you were in the NBA together?
Kevin, we had a couple years together in Portland, and I tell you what, he was an incredible passer. Really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes no matter where he was on the floor. And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now, here's Sabonis. No points in the game yet for him. 6 to shoot. And here's Booker from the arc. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time.
Love the floor awareness from Sabonis. Capable of finding his guys when they are wide open.
Pass to Horford. Pass to Harden. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they swept the season series against them last year. They really did have the upper hand.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. Now here is Horford. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And it's Marion in the corner. Here's Black. From deep. Detroit, no good that time either. Outside, Smart. There's the lob to Sabonis. Now, here's Duran. He's guarded closer, and it's all evened up. Duran's got 7.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Back the pass to Horford. Porzingis with the ball, defended by Sabonis. And yes, it's good.
An elite distributor for a pick man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Smart, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah, and teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
2 shots.
And the first one drops.
The front office for the Pistons coming in from Oklahoma City. Their draft picks overall pretty good, making an immediate impact.
Ty Lawson, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Jones checked in for Detroit. And so, Smart nails both of them. And the Pistons draftees all showing starting caliber metal early on. And, you know, Steve, they're playing now with confidence. I mean, you can see it.
Kevin, they couldn't wait for this season to start. They know this is a team poised to make that jump to contending for the playoffs.
Now, Lawson. James Harden missing on the 3. Steps back and shoots. A shot, no good. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Here's Black. Lawson defending. And the pass to Porzingis. Yep, that one goes. Porzingis has got 6 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Lawson. Surveying the D. Banchero is screened for Smart. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Sean Marion. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
That one is off.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Derek Favors checked in for Duran. Watanabe comes in for Banchero. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Thompson. And then for Detroit, Robinson's checked in for Porzingis. Jones comes in for James Harden. And Brogdon subbed in for Black. Now, here's Brogdon. He's got 5. They double-team Brogdon. And the rejection by Favors.
What perfect timing on that play. Derek Favors, an outstanding shot blocker.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Wizards. Clock at 2. Off the inbound. The shot, no good. And Washington the other way now. pass to Watanabe. Good on the three-point shot. Watanabe's got the lead up to 2 now for the Wizards.
What a pass by Bogdanovich. Sending it straight to the wide-open man.
Marion, a screen on Thompson. Jones, the pass to Marion.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First personal foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, Marion, a tough player to guard. That quick athletic combo forward with an unorthodox shot.
Second free throw, no good. Washington's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Passes it to Watanabe. And the three off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Brogdon the pass to Robinson. That one, no good. Now Washington takes it the other way. They get to take on the Magic in Orlando after this one. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Lawson finds Thompson. Here's Watanabe. Pass to Bogdanovich. Favors trying to break free. And Bogdanovich gets the three. And the Wizards lead by 4. Detroit's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Thompson against Jones. And Jones has it in the corner. Detroit, no good that time either. Wizards leading by 4. Lawson outside. There's the pass to Watanabe. To the inside. Here's Bogdanovich. Robinson with the block. Jones against Lawson. Outside, Jones. He kicks it to Robinson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And the foul called on Sean Marion. That'll be his second foul of the game. Booker, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Sean Marion. To the paint. Here's Favors. That one falls. Coming off Lawson's feet. Lawson's got 4 assists in the game. Outside, Jones. And Jones has it in the corner. Robinson sets a screen for Jones. And Detroit with another turnover here. And now, let's take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Washington Wizards. On Saturday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Orlando Magic. Then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And that game against the Knicks, that's where you have got to bring your A game, especially when you know you're going to be fighting an uphill battle all night long.
Love the gritty work inside from Favors. When he's down there, it makes the defense very nervous.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Derek Favors. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, the shooting ability of Derek Favors combined with his size makes him a hard matchup for most defenses.
Al Horford, he's checked in for Jones. Both good from the line that time. There's 38 seconds left in the second quarter. Brogdon looking it over. From deep, Johnson. And he fires it. Trying to get open is Robinson. Johnson can't get it to go. On offense, here are the Wizards. They're on an 18-5 run. Pass to Watanabe. Here's Favors. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. On the wing, Johnson. Over Thompson. And so it's the Washington Wizards holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, you guys are down right now. How do you get back into the game?
Well, the thing about it is we got to have some want-to. Some defensive toughness, some grit. We're not playing with that. I saw none of that in our first few minutes of the game. I've got to see some focus and some fire.
I know you'll look out for it, Case. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Welcome to halftime. And after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up for the Detroit Pistons.
They couldn't get anything from beyond the arc. Obviously, plenty of bad shots, but they couldn't even hit wide open ones. They need to regroup, I'm telling you, regroup with some kind of rhythm and get on pace.
And let's take a moment to shift gears. Check out the upcoming schedule.
They've got a rough stretch of road games on the horizon, but that could be an opportunity for them to bond and grow closer as a team.
Well, hopefully they will see it exactly the same way, Shaq. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Pistons trail by 8. So with Harden on the bench, here's the group that Dwayne Casey has on the floor. Jones is out there with Black. Then there's Horford. And there's Porzingis. And it's Marion in at the small forward. Jones for 3. A shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 4 assists in the game. Lawson outside. Booker outside. Banchero is screened for Booker from the baseline. Misses off the right iron. And, well, Detroit shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Outside, Horford. Kicks it to Jones. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And stolen by Booker. Passes to Banchero. Thompson in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. Pistons trail by 5. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Black in the post. He's guarded by Booker. Porzingis can't hit. And so it's Lawson with it, bringing it up for Washington. Takes it inside. Thompson misses.
They've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Black the pass to Horford. Outside, Jones. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Wizards leading by 5. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, diehard fans in the DMV, it seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Wizards making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And a chance here to see our rookie watch. The biggest point-producing freshman over the last 10 games. Second is Paolo Banchero.
And, you know, they've given him some more responsibility offensively. In these past 2 weeks, he's responded.
Pistons trail by 7. Here's Black. Pass to Jones. There's the three. Knocks down the three ball. Jones has got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
There's the pick for 3. Lawson. The shot, no good.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
And putting his long arms there to good use. Porzingis has a large catch radius on those alley-oops.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
Now, here's Duran. Banchero kicks to Lawson. Just 5 on the clock. Connects from 3-point range. Lawson's got 11 points.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Jones, the pass to Porzingis. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. In today's game, demands more movement from big men than ever before. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Offensive rebound.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Horford against Bogdanovich. Lawson kicks to Banchero. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. In the corner, Horford with it. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Detroit.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Banchero. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
An elite prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all 3 levels, makes plays for others, terrific rebounder, and the list goes on and on.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
Timeout on the floor. Wizards timeout.
For the Wizards, Sabonis comes in for Duran. Watanabe's in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. And then for Detroit, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Horford. Johnson comes in for Sean Marion. And it's James Harden in for Jones. first one falls for him.
And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright.
And so he hits both. And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
Now, here is Lawson. He's got 11. Pulls it from the elbow. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Pistons trail by 3. It's Black in the corner. Over Lawson. Releases from the wing and drills it. Black's got 6 points. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. The pass to Thompson. Sabonis' screen on Harden. Thompson. Rebound by the Pistons. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Black going inside, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. Derek Favors checked in for Washington. Booker comes in for Banchero. Herbert Jones, he's checked in for the Pistons. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for James Harden. Here's Lawson. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. To the middle. Porzingis with the steal. And here we go. The Pistons fast break.
A long defender with great timing. Porzingis knows how to disrupt an offense's flow.
Lawson outside. Pass to Booker. Sabonis' screen on Brogdon. They get it back. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Sabonis.
Yes, Sabonis making good use of his height and hustle there, playing on top of the defenders.
Johnson with a screen on Lawson. A nice shot by Black.
Whatever they did right in the first half defensively, we're not seeing it now.
Lawson up top, 11 points in the game. Thompson in the corner. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to Lawson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
And he makes the first. Duren, he's checked in for the Wizards. Then for the Pistons, Al Horford's checked in for Johnson. Marion comes in for Jones. And Jones subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Outside, Horford. Back to Jones. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 5 assists tonight.
And, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
They're running. Here's Black. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Yeah, he's a one-man show in transition. Impressive play, taking it right to the rim.
Booker outside. Over Jones. And another miss by Washington. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's... And from the most recent huddle, let's listen in.
Solid defense wins this game right here.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Banchero out there with Durham. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Lawson. And it's Thompson in at the 3. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Porzingis finds Jones. Picked by Horford. The baseline J. The shot comes out. Now Washington takes it the other way. Banchero passes to Lawson. And here's Booker. Back to Lawson. Clock at 6. Back to Booker. Launches it. That one falls. Coming off Lawson's feet. Lawson's got assist number 7 for him tonight. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Out to Marion. Back to Jones. Here's Black. Lawson defending. Fires the 3. Here's Porzingis. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9. 67% shooting.
Not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Here's Lawson, and the Wizards getting another bucket right there. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Jones against Booker. Jones kicks to Black. Jones with the screen on Lawson. Back to Jones. Lets it go with the 3. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Now, here is Lawson. And here is Duren. And here's Booker from the arc. Here's Duren. And the foul called on Sean Marion. That's his 3rd foul of the game. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Booker the pass to Duren. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Guys, I was able to listen in on what Dwayne Casey went over with his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Inside, and Duran slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Porzingis feeling it out a bit. Jones in the post, defended by Booker. Out of bounds, Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Black draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Lawson. And he overshot that one, missing. Detroit leading by 10. Here's Porzingis. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The offensive rebound. Banchero lays it up and banks it in.
And great attention to detail from Banchero on the play, making sure he's there to get the ball and send it back.
Here's Jones, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Ever since halftime, he's had his eyes on the basket and just crushing it right now.
Shooting one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Jones. Wizards trail by 11. Now Lawson. He kicks it to Banchero. And no good that time. Good work defensively by Horford. Pistons leading by 11. Porzingis passes to Jones. Outside, Horford. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Shot clock at 5. Black, no good. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
One more time. Wizards dancer. All right, everybody. Those were your Wizards dancers. Make some noise. Get on top.
Lawson kicks to Thompson. Passes it to Duran. Kicks it out to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Over Jones. Porzingis with the block. And they'll keep possession. Here's Black. Lawson defending. Black, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And Duran slams it in.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Jones, the pass to Black. Back to Jones. Takes the three. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And Booker kicks to Banchero. 20 feet out. And that one hits back iron. Pistons leading by 12. It's Black in the corner. Offline with his three.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Shots good by Duran.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Black the pass to Jones. Back to Black. Shot from the top of the key. Rebounded by the Wizards.
He had it rolling and then lost it for some reason. Let's see if he can get it back while it still matters.
Booker left side to the left wing. Thompson outside. To the inside. Duran. And Duran slams it in.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
43 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Black. Outside, Porzingis. Horford in the post. Over Banchero. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Not sure the miracle, Greg, is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle.
Outside for Lawson. They get it again. Over in the corner, Banchero. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, man, just beast mode on the glass there. He was not going to be denied on that play.
From deep three-point range and rebounds again. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
And so the Pistons take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game.